Hello everybody, welcome back to some more FTB Infinity Evolved Skyblock Expert Mode. I don't know, I'm going to have to shorten that down. That is way too long to say. And yeah, it's been about a week, nearly coming up to it, since I was last recording on this world, but I have been doing a few things in the background. As you can see, currently I'm just sort of getting some gravel because I've accidentally been sieving gravel looking for redstone when I need dust to do that, so I'm kind of an idiot in that regard, but I've been doing a bit of work, not massive amount though. So we have some oak barrels with water in them, which is pretty good. One of them accidentally filled up, and then I sort of just placed two because I was like, oh, I have two spare. This one was supposed to just be for like dirt and stuff and saplings to make dirt. Then it started filling up, and I was like, oh, I already have these two that I was just going to place down when rain happened, so I came across three. This one I put a slab over just to stop that, and then we got some trees growing still. And I've also added some oak drawers over here just to sort of hold a few items. As you can see, we have 3 diamonds, 1 emerald, 24 lapis is that, 15 apatite. We did actually have 16 apatite, but I actually found out you can make fertilizer from apatite. You can make it from... I think you get 8 of it from... you get 8 fertilizer, which I think is essentially like bone meal. I've used it before, so essentially like bone meal. I think it does it actually just in one grow, at least from my experience with it so far. It costs 2 sand and 1 apatite for 8, so that's actually pretty good. So I've been using that just to grow a few trees here and there. In fact, let's actually have a look. Yeah, so just some fertilizer. Pretty damn cool. Ooh, no, actually it isn't one every time. It's just, I was just lucky, I guess. So I need to get a crook just to get through these levels. There we go. Make it easier for myself. So I need to really do some work around here, I think, with that when it comes to that, or just clear up some stuff because I can quite easily expand, but I just haven't been. I could easily just get a load of cobblestone, but it's kind of got to a point where it's like, I just been getting sand and gravel and stuff instead. So I did have a good idea, which is the plan, at least one plan for today's episode, which is I want to automate cobble generation. And the easiest way, I personally think, to do that, well, there's 2 easy ways. One, we could use an auto breaker. I'm so sorry, chicken. I'm so sorry. We could use an auto breaker, which I don't think I have really enough for. Or we could use a transfer node with a world interaction upgrade in it. And I looked at the world interaction upgrade. Let's actually have a look at world interaction upgrades. We need 4 iron. I actually have 13 iron, like the iron or gravel. I have 13 of it, which is pretty good. So we can easily make that. We need 4 lapis, which, as you can see, we have 24, so it's quite easy to do that. And we need a diamond pickaxe, which I have 3 diamonds, which is good because I had 2 for the longest time, and when I just logged into the world and sort of was working out what I was going to do, I actually got the got the last one that I needed. So that's actually really good for us. We can basically make that today. It's just the point is getting the redstone, which is kind of the point of this right now. Is getting the redstone because I have 1. And that's it, which kind of sucks. I don't know. I thought it was. I actually got some like diamond dust from Industrial Craft 2. I don't know how. Well, I do know how I got it from Sieving, but like I don't know how we can sort of back produce that to just be a normal diamond. Oh, 5 of them are 1 diamond. That kind of sucks. Whatever, I guess. That's the thing. But yeah, I'm gonna be sieving a load of stuff, getting some redstone. We need 11. For a transfer node, so I guess I'm gonna have to go off and sieve a lot. I might make a heavy sieve, come to think of it. Actually, while we're here, I have some silkworms, and I'm gonna just dot them around here. And yeah, I'm gonna go off, do some more sieving, do some more collecting of dust. Oh, we got redstone, awesome. And then I might make a heavy sieve to just sort of help us out here a bit as well. Alright, trees are done, other than this one which grew halfway through, so we have a ton of string. We should have enough. We already have 1 heavy silk mesh, but we should have enough to get 4 more silk mesh, whatever it is called. silk mesh, yep. Get a heavy one, then we're gonna get 2 sticks, that, and then that heavy oak sieve. Find a lovely place to put this, because as I said, everything is unorganized as hell, though the focus is going to be, getting stuff done for now, and then putting stuff out at a later date. Put all that there. I haven't got much space, unfortunately. And then, yeah, with that, we're going to be able to do some pretty cool things. I'm going to have to get 18 cobblestone for the hammers, because we can get compressed hammers, which is pretty cool. Which can do... They aren't technically efficient. I think you can get one compressed, one compressed item, and it will give you 5 of the uncompressed items. So, like, if I do compressed gravel, I think it will give us 5. Give us 5 sand. So it's 9 times quicker, but not as efficient. I don't know what the percent efficiency it would be, but it's just not as efficient. And one more. But in the end, these are items that we can get infinite of in the end, so it doesn't really matter too much. So we're going to need, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we put that one there. Makes it a lot easier to work out numbers when you can only get two of an item from somewhere. And then we're just going to, actually I think we can just do that. Okay, don't work like that, damn it. So just get the stone hammers and put them in a 3x3. Compressed thingy majiggy. Then we're just going to have to get a ton of gravel, which is going to be hopefully quick. Let's get 1 compressed gravel for the moment, just to sort of show it off. I think would be a good idea. So that's going to be 9. There we go. There's a chicken. No. So then we can compress gravel like that, place that down, that's 9 gravel there, and then this is going to give us, oh, this actually gives us 9 back. Oh, I don't know where I read up the only gives us 5 back thing then. So then we can go compress sand, then we get 9 out of that, we can get compressed, oh, it might be the sieve that does that. But then we can put that in the heavy sieve, and get a ton of items out of it. Actually, not as much as I thought it. Actually, no, it's quite a decent amount. So I need to actually clear out my chests. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's get another chest going. And this chest can be all the items from the sieves. So we can actually place that. Yeah, let's just place it above. That's going to be all the items from the sieves and stuff. So I'm going to get on to doing a lot of this compressed cobblestone, sand, and dust, etc, etc. And yeah, I'll see when we should hopefully have enough redstone. We have 8 right now, we only need 3 more until this is done anyway. Okay, so I moved everything into the top chest, and it looks like we should have enough, 11 of these. Let's have a look at transfer nodes. How much, or what else do we need? We need, oh, we actually need more. Do we realize, I just realized we need 1 more redstone. So annoying, but we do have quite a lot of the other stuff, so that's quite good. I think I'll actually just sort of stick to the normal stuff for the moment. Actually, let's just go with 9 quickly, and then we'll go, see if that gives us the luck of it. But yeah, I think everything else we've got 3 diamonds, we've got the iron, we've got the lapis, and all the other stuff, so hopefully everything sort of goes to plan. Which would be nice if it did. If this just gives us the 1 that we need, I'd be super happy at that point. So let me have to go all the way over here. And are you going to give us anything? I did get 1 redstone, which is awesome. Sometimes it takes a while for it to turn up. I didn't actually see the other item first, but yeah, I've been actually really unlucky recently, so I'm glad that actually happened. I had like 5 dust in a row that didn't give me anything before, so yeah, super happy now. So we need to get, oh, that's energy pipes, that is not what we're after. We need glass and stone slabs, so let's just go, we need 2 gravel, and then what, how much stone slabs? What would you say? 3 stone, which We then need to smelt up, obviously, and we can do that along with the glass as well, just to sort of get the efficiency out of one of our coals. So let's do that. Oh, let's put those back. That can go in there. Gravel can turn into sand. Wrong side. The coal cannot go on that side. That's wrong. And then we're just gonna switch these out, and everything should be fine. We can focus on some of the other things that we need, which is actually the iron. That's a thing we do need. And what else do we need? The lapis, which we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there any lapis up here? No, there isn't. So we need, yep, that's all fine. And then we're just going to need a chest, which can be quite easily gotten from there. Oh, there we go, a chest. Two more stone. So let's see if we can get that and get it before the coal runs out. Come on, come on. We might be able to get it. We might be able to get it. If not, sticks will do. Let's just do that so we can put sticks in there, just in case. But I think we might. Yeah, I think that'll work. Right, so I can use that for a crook. Those ones there. So 2 more stone. Awesome. Let's just get the slabs going. Let's get those. That. Do that as well. And we also need. Oh yeah, we have the transfer pipe. We have. It looks like everything else. Yep. And then we need to get. Oh, we do need those, don't we? 1, 2. Just get all those out. And then iron, which is iron. Where are you? Here you are. Let's just do 8 of you. Might as well, since you know, a coal does 8. Do that. Pickaxe, getting an upgrade, and time to mine, which is fair enough. And then we're just going to need to look up world interaction. And yeah, just double check the go in the corner. I'm also going to get 4 of these out because we need a chest as well. I'm actually going to get a double chest because just to have space, pretty much. I'll just keep these out for a moment. And I can put those quite easily in there. So 1 more, and then we should be able to get this, and then that's just gonna, just over time create cobblestone, just constantly. There, here. That's not gonna work because we've got a durability item in there. I think that's why it doesn't work. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna do at least, is put the chest here and here. Oh, actually, that's not gonna work. Be the best idea. I need the chest there. I keep on forgetting what's a slab and what's not, so I'm going to do that there. I don't think chests burn, at least they shouldn't do. That's going to go there, and then we're just going to have the world interaction upgrade. And at quite a decent rate, I think, without us having to worry. That's just going to create cobblestone for us, which is cool. And then we can just sort of, use that where we need to, and it's going to fill up. It should fill up both sides of the chest, I think. If not, I'm just gonna have to see if have we got iron chests in here? Yeah, we do. So yeah, we're just gonna. Assembly tables are needed for those. Iron chests. Okay, that's a bit more difficult to get because we've got to get the iron plates, which we need a forge hammer for, which we need iron, and treated sticks, which we need treated planks for, which we need 8 wood and creosote oil, which we can get into a cell. I think we can get it in bottles as well, which we need from a coke oven, which I have no idea how to make right now. So I'm actually going to get rid of that sapling. I don't want it to be infested at a later point. So I'm actually... I think I'm going to just wait until this fills up a bit, and I think I'm going to start going on from making a mob farm in today's episode as well. I just wanted to get some automated cobble gen going, so we could just do that, have that running in the background. Then I'll expand out with all the cobblestone slabs we're going to get out there a bit, however far we need to go. I think it's like 25, 24 blocks, something like that. I'll have to find out. And we can make a mob farm. I think we can actually just have it in the sky, but I'd like to have it away, a bit away as well, from us. Maybe 10 blocks out that way, just so it's sort of near the trees. I want everything sectioned off slightly at the end point when we eventually get everything sorted. So yeah, I'm going to have to look up how to do it, but we should have the cobblestone to do it because we're just creating it now, which is good. So yeah, I'll get onto that. Okay, so I'll admit I have no real idea on what the most efficient way of doing a mob farm, especially in this like sort of version of Minecraft. I just realized something incredibly annoying. We're gonna have to somehow get down from here. I have a plan for that actually. I just thought of it right now. I am going to make let's make 21 of these. I am going to make a ton of gravel. And I'm going to use that as my like fall down thing. I think that'll be a lot more efficient. And we can get some actual like progress out of it. But yeah, I have no like actual idea on the best way to make a mob farm, especially in sort of expert mode modded, like no water at this point. We have no way of like really make the only like good one I know how to make. You need water for, preferably, and we can't really do that. So it's gonna kind of suck when it comes to that. But I guess we'll have to see when it comes to it. How everything goes. And as you may notice in my inventory, I do have a juicer. I made a juicer just because it's like 3 stone, and it gives me like should give me like double, double. What's the name? Double like food. And I don't like know how I'm gonna sort out ones that are in the center, like enemies that are in the center, because I need to get more cobble because we just wasted a ton. It's just a stack or two. Yeah, I'm gonna like if I was doing a 2x2, which would be better, but it's like it'll be off center. It'll be a bit more efficient because I could just well, not efficient, but I'd be able to just sort of reach every item in it. But if anything dies in the center, it's gonna have a real trouble for us to actually get and pick up the item, which I guess we'll have to see at some point. If we can get hoppers, that would be nice. If we can get a vacuum hopper, that would be even better. Actually, come to speak of it, how do you spell, but how do you make one? I have ender, obsidian, and a hopper. Obsidian, if we can get to making lava, that's not going to be too difficult, but how do we get to making lava? That's the problem. And then Eye of Ender and Ender Pearl shouldn't be too difficult because Ender Pearl should drop from this, and yeah, Eye of Ender should drop. Oh no, sorry, Ender Pearl should drop, and we have Blaze Powder, so shouldn't be too bad. So we're at Y of 60, so I think we need to go 24 blocks for a. Is it 24 blocks? I think it might be. I don't think it matters if we die, so I might just at 24 blocks high drop down. So what are we at? 68. So we've gone up 8 blocks. Now have we? I don't believe we've gone up 10 blocks. That's kind of like ridiculous. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, maybe we have. That's 8. Okay, let's started at 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, so I'm gonna build up to 24, and then I don't know how I'm gonna like sort of get enemies to drop off. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Actually, I might have to have a block in the middle and then like trapdoors, maybe. I don't know. I can also get rid of F3, so I'll see you when I get up there and when I work out what the hell I'm gonna do. I also might need to make ladders at some point. Alright, so I went looking for a decent way of basically making a mob page. This design that I want to do right now is probably not the most viable because we do not have access to water. Or we have access to water because water. But we don't have access to an unlimited water source that we can move around, which means we can't make a very decent mob farm. Kind of sucks. And also we're just not advanced enough, I don't think, to be able to, you know, make something viable. So, at least in this sort of drop configuration, and I think this works. Yep, we can just sort of repair our stuff from the crafting menu, which is good. So I'm going to take this down. I'm going to create sort of, you know, the whole point of this design is to make it so they're a one-hit kill. That's not too much of an issue. We just need to make a sword, and you know, even a stone broadsword, and we should be fine in terms of everything. When it comes to that, it doesn't matter too much. You know, we can just repair it, you know, by having, you know, we have infinite cobblestone, so it shouldn't take long to repair, or anything to repair, so we should be fine. And yeah, hopefully everything goes good. We're just going to have to make it a bit further out, I think, than where it is currently, because it needs to be about 24 blocks away, which is kind of obviously not, you know, where this is set up. The whole idea was, you know, 24 blocks in the air and slightly out the way. But it's just going to be a temporary thing for the moment, because I'm sure when we get a bit further into the tech tree and stuff like that, you know, making a mob farm isn't going to be too difficult. So I'm going to tear this thing down. It's going to take a while, but I'll see you after that when we make the new proper version that hopefully works. And yeah, I'll see you then. Alright, so I went and built it, just sort of a design I saw on Google Images, in fact, and I just made a very basic cobblestone version, and as you can see, it's already got at least 2 things in here. Bats I'm not technically counting when it comes to that, but you can see we have a zombie in here, for example. We can just sort of hit that zombie. We can use the hatchet, in fact, for the moment. Yeah, that gives us some XP, and also can give us some items in the future. The real hope is Enderman, though, because I need... well, I don't need, but I would like Ender pearls. They're pretty cool. So it's over there. I think every block over there, if I quickly press F7, should be spawnable. Bar maybe anything this bat is on. Let's see if we can kill it. There we go. Yeah, hopefully, I think Enderman should be able to spawn in there, unless there's any, you know, something's changed about Enderman spawning. There's some bats. Woo. I think I'm gonna have to be like, to get them to spawn properly though, I'm gonna have to be like all the way over here. If I want them to spawn properly, as you can see. But yeah, that's a thing we can have now, which is pretty cool. We can get bone meal if we really need it, though really we don't need it. We get 1 modifier on our stone hatchet, which is pretty cool as well. And what do we get from that? Not too much, but you know, it's at least something, which is, you know, better than nothing, I guess. So that's gonna be it for the mob spawner for the moment, I think. Yeah, this is now full, which is pretty cool. But I don't actually think there's anything else for this episode. Let me just quickly think, and I'll come back to you in a second. Alright, so I think that is actually all we're going to do for today, but I thought we'd end off with just this quickly. I think we just came over to a named mob, so we're going to have to get rid of this creeper, which is probably the focus right now, because I don't want this place blowing up. That's kind of a priority. And yeah, these guys shouldn't be able to hit us. But, oh, wow. What do we get? Wool of bat. But yeah, that guy just exploded into like 1,000,000 skeletons. Not that I'm complaining. You know, skeletons drop nice things. So we can... Oh, that's broken. I don't have any cobblestone on me. Yeah, they, you know, skeletons drop bones and stuff, which is pretty cool. A good thing to use. So I'm not unhappy at having a skeleton that turns into more skeletons. That's actually kind of cool. So let's get rid of all of them, just ever so quickly, unless they just keep on multiplying, which I wouldn't be 100% too worried about, or too sad about, because it just basically means infinite items then. And get rid of that. Come on. Okay. So many of them, my god. Let's see if we can get rid of these bats. Because that is a very annoying thing to have spawning here. Even though they do give us technically items, as you can see, still not as you know, the best thing I could have. But yeah, we got actually quite a few cool items out of that. But that's going to be it for this episode, I think. Those guys are going to spawn back there, but that, you know, as I said, or as I was going to say, I don't know if I actually did say it, whilst I was taking down the bigger farm, I did think to myself that really there isn't too much from a mob farm that we could, you know, benefit from in the end. There's a lot of stuff we don't really need that we can just sort of produce on our own, so we don't need an amazing one right now, really. It's just Enderman that we have to focus on. Is that an Enderman? If it is, I'm going to be happy. It is! And if I'm... Okay, that was not 100% happiness, but we got an Ender Pearl, which is good. So I'm going to get onto repairing this. That's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. I'm going to go also repair... I'm going to repair that thing, and also just make a ton of gravel, because we now have the ability to do that, which is pretty cool. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.